This segment brought to you by Kansas Regenerative Medicine. Your stem cells, your health, your life.
And we're back.
So I went down a few weekends ago, who can keep up, and spoke to the Kansas chapter of the Western Music Association. This was my prize. This was one of the best speaker gifts I ever got, by the way. Thank you, Vanna. I appreciate that. So this CD is fantastic. This is a double CD, or double barrel CD, as these guys call it. But yeah, Frank, you're going to recognize a lot of the guys and gals on here. Our friend Judy Coder is on here, and she has a yodeling number, and it's just amazing. Ron Wilson, our poet laureate.
Poet laureate, yeah.
Is on here, and our friend Orrin Freeson, and just a lot of names that you'll remember and know. Even though the genre, is just Western music, the variety within that's pretty amazing. We have so much talent here, like you and I have talked about before, Frank.
Yeah.
So much talent. Thank you to my lovely assistant. Let's take a look. The Kansas connection to cowboy music and poetry goes back to the beginning, to the mid-19th century, when cowboys began driving longhorn cattle from Texas to the Kansas railheads. Many of the old trail songs have their roots in Kansas. Kansas Cowboy is a remarkable collection reflecting the wide range of Kansans dedicated to the art of Western music and poetry today. These performers are all members of the Western Music Association Kansas chapter and have donated their time and talent to the project. Jeff Davidson is president of the Kansas chapter and is a longtime extension agent with K-State Research and Extension, who is now a watershed specialist in southeast Kansas. He is also a talented singer and guitar player who is an expert on Kansas and Western history. It seemed like a good idea, but I wasn't sure just how we would get it done, Jeff said. Then, when WMA member Jim Farrell volunteered to do it, that's what made it work. Jim Farrell is a longtime performer and producer in the Western music industry. He is a member of the award-winning group, the Diamond W Wranglers. The result is a double-barreled CD set called Kansas Cowboy. It includes 29 tracks with 20 artists or groups performing music and poetry, most of which was penned by the artists themselves. Several of the tracks have never before been recorded. Featured performers are from all corners of the state, from Dodge City to Kansas City, and from Medicine Lodge to Manhattan, representing ages from the early 20s to the mid-80s, said Roger Ringer, the group's vice president. The CDs are available from WMA members and at the Prairie Rose Chuck Wagon in Benton. Support Kansas agriculture education with an AgriTag. AgriTags are available anytime at your county treasurer. They look great on cars and trucks. For more information, go online to ksagclassroom.org.
Lecompton. The name was splashed across newspapers throughout America and Europe. It was debated in the halls of Congress. Lecompton interprets its unique territorial history with 2 museums and other sites. Events throughout the year celebrate history and community.
The 160th anniversary of the Battle of Fort Titus, June 18th, 2 p.m. Reenactors welcome. Call 785-887-6148 for more information.
Spend the day in historic Lecompton, shopping, eating, savoring the rich history.